Welcome back to the council. Oh yeah, still have a scar on my nose. Okay, my point here is what? How do I run again? R2.
Lives of the Noble Greeks and Romans by Plutarch, a biography of the great men. Open to Brutus's page. Caesar, stabbed by multiple blows at once, sees Brutus raise the dagger on him. Then, covering his head with his robe, he delivers himself to the arms of the conspirators. Nice family. Let's keep it. Might come in handy someday.
You're taking the book? Sure.
I thought my chimney was big, but this one is beyond belief.
It's the least one can say. I've been longing for a warm fire for ages.
Since I set foot on the island, I haven't ventured more than 2 yards away from it.
Have you also just arrived?
Oh, late morning, I'd say.
Louis, come join us. Monsieur, may I introduce you to Monseigneur His Eminence, Cardinal Piaggi. He joins us straight from Rome.
Oh, just call me Your Eminence. It's simple.
George Washington, President of the United States of America.
Delighted at last to make your acquaintance, Mr. President.
Pleased to meet you, Mr. President. Louis Moras de Richet. It is an honor to meet you.
Young man, let's keep it simple, please. Let us forget our fancy titles. Nice to meet you, Louis.
I should imagine you never thought you'd be in such company.
I must admit that I didn't. It's the first time that I've ever met so many illustrious personalities.
And you haven't seen anything yet. Generally, when Lord Mortimer organizes one of his receptions, there are over a dozen people here.
They can't all be here yet. And you'll see, most of the time there's only the upper crust.
And I noticed you were already getting to know His Eminence at the entrance. It's the perfect place to build up a network. What were you talking about, if you forgive my indiscretion?
At the risk of disappointing you, we weren't conspiring in our corner, sir. His Eminence was simply telling me that he knew my mother and how much he held her in high esteem.
It so happens that Monsieur de Richet's mother is to join us.
Oh, pity. No scrumptious gossip or juicy tidbits, unmentionable secrets, or even money matters. But you'll see, it will come. Despite all the goodwill in the world, you can't stop people scheming left and right around here.
Speak for yourself, sir.
Well, my friends, do any of you know the reason why we're here this time?
Not in the slightest. As for me, I've been invited by Sir Horn, a close friend of Lord Mortimer, but I do not know the reason why.
You see, Louis, every time Lord Mortimer organizes a reception, he always finds a moment to set up a chat with all the guests.
During which time we remake the world.
Accompanied by gallons of absinthe and cussing. I'll leave you to imagine the result.
So, if I understand rightly, Monsieur de Richet, you've come out here to join your mother. For what reason, exactly?
Lord Mortimer asked me to drop everything and come find my mother, who seems to have disappeared during her stay here.
Ah,
I took the first boat, and here I am.
I'm so sorry.
Don't be, sir. It's not your fault.
Seriously, though, I know your mother well. Stay behind with me afterwards, and we'll take a moment to speak about her.
What? What?
Good evening, my friends.
Holy shit. That's the man from my vision.
An urgent case has delayed our host, Lord Mortimer. He can't be present this evening, and he sends his deepest apology.
He's asked me here and he hasn't even turned up? Great start. Do you know that man?
Sir Gregory Holm, an English aristocrat, very influential. He's also close to Lord Mortimer, so don't be surprised if he acts like he's at home.
And now, my dear guests, a light meal is served in the small salon. For those who would like to, you're invited to follow me into the next room.
My dear fellow, you must have read my thoughts. I shall follow.
We'll have to be careful not to make too much noise. One of Lord Mortimer's guests is relaxing.
Oh, we shall be quiet.
Don't take it the wrong way, Sir Holm, but I have already eaten. Thus, I shall be happy to remain by the fireside.
If you don't mind, Gregory, I should like to keep Mr. Washington company.
Please feel at home. And you, sir?
If I stay with Washington, we'll be able to speak about my mother. But on the other hand, I'd like to learn more about this home. I saw him in my vision.
The president is more important than you, so...
Let's see what Washington has to say.
Sir, if you don't mind, I shall stay here.
Do exactly as you please, young man.
Louis, thank you for staying. Just like you, when I arrived this morning, I found out that Sarah had gone missing. I know your mother well. Don't worry. Emily is from the English branch of the Golden Order.
And President Washington is in fact the leader of the Order in the United States.
I didn't know.
Sorry to have made you wait, but I didn't want to speak in front of the others.
You did well. Secrecy and discretion are the pillars of our organization.
If I can help in any way at all, please don't hesitate to ask, my lad. And if you have any other questions, now's the time.
And you, Emily, what do you think of my mother?
I only know her through the Order. The one time we met, we only exchanged a few words in a corridor of Parliament.
And was the exchange courteous or impassioned?
I'm not sure if I understand.
Was there any reason for her to be angry with you?
Under other circumstances, I would slap your face for even asking. But I'll put your lack of tact down to her disappearance. Know that your mother is a woman I would love to work with. Her reputation is entirely deserved. Mr. Washington will be able to tell you more.
Mr. Washington, you seem to be very familiar with my mother.
When did you last speak to her?
Philadelphia, 15 years ago.
Damn.
Sarah often went back and forth between France and the United States.
Yes, I remember those days. I didn't see her too often. Right. Would it be too much if I asked you a few more questions?
Not at all. Go ahead. But I can't promise I'll remember everything.
May I ask, when you saw each other, what did you talk about?
My mother has always been fascinated by strange powers. Did she talk to you about anything like that?
Yes. Her facility for discerning truths from rumor served me well. Such as preventing massacres, like the one at Salem, from happening again. Or convincing people that horsemen cannot ride around without heads. What was it that she used to say now?
Keep an open and logical mind?
Yes, that's it.
Thank you, sir. I was hoping to speak with Lord Mortimer. At least now I have some information, thanks to you.
I repeat, Lord Mortimer is a man of his word. You won't be disappointed. And I am persuaded that your mother's research is his main concern.
I wonder if Mother is still on the island. Could she not have taken a boat and left?
I don't see how. No vessel can moor closer than 200 yards. Not to mention the permanent presence of staff and servants. There is one strange thing, I grant you. This island is barely the size of Delaware, and despite that, no one has been able to locate your mother.
So my mother still must be on the island.
Don't worry, Louis. I'm sure nothing bad has happened to her.
Yes, I hope not.
careful. They're coming back.
Well, I am impressed with all this splendor.
But don't spend too much time with Mr. Washington, my dear, or you'll lose your pretty accent. You seem to be intrigued by that statue.
Absolutely. It is remarkable.
Lord Mortimer is fond of atypical works of art. I won't disguise the fact that I find it all a little megalomaniacal. But I must say, he does have some outstanding pieces.
Sir Holm, who was that young lady with you?
Elizabeth
I wasn't paying
Adams, Mr.
attention, I'm
President.
sorry.
She would have liked to have stayed with us, but the poor thing is exhausted.
Elizabeth Adams?
Miss Adams is here to rest. You have perhaps already come across her in the corridors. She arrived a few days ago.
I perceived her, but we weren't introduced.
Rest assured, she is not here for the same reasons as yourselves. Consequently, I'm counting on your indulgence. On that note, it's very late. You must be exhausted. The servant will accompany you to your rooms.
I see.
Ladies, gentlemen, I bid you all good night. Mr. President, Your Eminence, Duchess, you have the same rooms as usual. You, Monsieur de Richet, will find your room at the end of the corridor.
Well, my friends, I am bone tired. I am off to my bed. See you in the morning.
Good night, sir. I shall do likewise.
Louis, I shall see you in the morning. Sleep well.
Good night. See you tomorrow. Oh, man. It's been quite a day. Right. Where is my room? Duchess Emily Hillsborough.
Man. Holy shit. That's pretty lit.
Duke Manuel Godoy.
Wait. Does my character's mother have a room here? She ought to. Whose room is this?
Huh. That's me.
Okay, well, that's me. But, what about Mother?
Monsignor, His Eminence Cardinal Piaggi.
Okay.
President George Washington.
Damn, George's. Mr. Washington's is that far away? Whose room is this? Wait, don't tell me I'm in a... Oh boy. Oh.
Monsieur Johann van Wunder.
I'm curious about... Oh, I can't go up there yet. Damn it. Oh, wait.
Monsieur Jacques Perru. Monsieur Napoleon Bonaparte.
Napoleon Bonaparte. Napoleon's here?
Duchess Emily Hillsborough.
Okay. Now I know exactly where my room is. It's back over here. I believe it's this room right here. Am I right?
Huh, that's
Yep.
me. Right. So what shall I do with this letter? It might be about my mother's disappearance. But if I open it, I'll be betraying Piaggi's trust. What should I do?
Leave the letter closed.
Can't wait to open it, but I gave my word to Piaggi, so... Too bad. I'll wait until I hand it to Mother.
Wow. Nice room. Mortimer sure doesn't do things halfway.
Oh, wow. No, I didn't want to go to bed. Ah. What did I do? Politics. Parallel lives.
Your turn? The servants are not very efficient.
De Richet can't be far away. They'll find her soon. Their search time is restricted, given that they must keep an eye on Adams.
I can take care of her, you know.
Yes. Well, in any case, I do thank you for bringing her to the island.
From what I've understood, the search of de Richet's room hasn't turned up any results.
Not yet, no. But we've put her son in there. Perhaps he'll find something.
That might come in handy.
Louis grows impatient at not yet having met the famous Lord Mortimer.
He will meet him tomorrow.
Oh, what a pity to lose a knight at the start of the game. Are you waiting for someone?
A young French soldier.
During our game of chess?
Don't worry, Gregory. The game won't disappear. I'll have one of my men escort you back.
Don't trouble yourself. I know my way out.
Ah, good evening, gentlemen. Please forgive me for this late hour.
It is never too late, and we have much to discuss. One last move?
Don't worry. Our games always seem to end like this.
Or always start like this. Come, take a seat, my friend.
A little nighttime stroll, Mr. President?
There's nothing like it for a good night's sleep.
Do not hesitate to ask a servant to show you back.
The corridors seem quite safe.
Peppermint, lime flower, and valerian. My miracle remedy when one can't get to sleep. A very good night to you, Mr. President.
Thank you. And to you too, sir.
What the hell?
I'm coming.
Where's my door?
Excuse me. Am I bothering you?
No.
No, not in the least. Is something wrong?
I'm going to need your help. Do you remember the young lady we spoke of in the hall?
Elizabeth Adams. Home introduced her to us.
Yes. Well, she is the daughter of my friend, the Vice President, John Adams. But she is supposed to be dead.
Yeah, that's bizarre. Fair enough.
Good heavens! I was present at her funeral.
It is disturbing indeed.
Yes. I need to make sure it's her. That's where you come in. I want you to distract Elizabeth while I search her room. And perhaps get my hands on some important information. At least I hope so. Elizabeth is in this small salon. If you hurry, you can still catch her. I just need 10 minutes.
But if my vision is true, there are two men nearby discussing very important issues, and one of them looks much like Mortimer. Washington is very kind, but I came to this island for my mother, not for his ghost stories. Count on me, sir.
Thank you, my friend.
I might as well help.
Keep Elizabeth downstairs as long as possible. She must not return to her room.
Trust me. According to Washington, Lady Adams is in the small salon. I better hurry.
I don't know. I'll have to get downstairs.
Louis, you're straying from your objective.
Guess not. Guess it's this way.
My son. Oh, you are a godsend.
What's the matter, Your Eminence?
I believe Miss Adams may be in danger.
What do you mean?
Do you hear that? She's been manhandled in this small salon.
By whom?
I don't know exactly. A thug, a Frenchman, it seems. By the cut of his cloth, I'd say he's a member of the French Revolutionary Guard. You should do something, my son.
Shit. I was supposed to make sure Adams would go back to her room. Don't worry, Your Eminence. I'll take care of it. Probably nothing to worry about.
Do you want me to call for help?
Please don't do anything. I'm sure with a little goodwill, everything will work out fine. Don't go and wake up the whole manor, please.
Thank you, my son. May God watch over you.
Time to fuck him up.
Who do you think you are?
Multiple paths to reach your objective. It may be a good idea to think twice before embarking on the first path you come to.
Me, sir.
If we were in France, I'd have sent you to the guillotine for what you just said.
Please, just let me go back to my room.
Hey, you! Stay out of it! This is none of your business. I'm gonna teach this little slut how to behave.
What the hell's going on?
Huh? I don't think you know who I am.
Stop. I beg you. I didn't mean to. Don't hit me, please, sir.
Shit. If I step in, Adams might just run back to her room. And if I do nothing, yes, Washington will have enough time to search, but this girl's gonna suffer. Damn it, what should I do? Let her go!
Huh? Stay out of it, boy!
Shit.
What are you playing at? I told you to mind your own business, boy. If you think you can side with this whore and then just walk away, you're out of your mind. Give me one good reason not to knock you down.
You're not back in your slum now. You're in Lord Mortimer's home. I suggest you think carefully about what you're going to do.
Don't think you're getting away with it that easily. I'm sick of all these toffs. If we were in Paris, I'd send you all to the guillotine. And on top of it all, a woman telling me how I ought to behave? I won't stand for it.
Oh, okay. Wait a minute.
What? Don't tell me you're gonna defend these harlots.
I believe in man. From speech comes dialogue. From dialogue, peace is born. And from peace, great destinies flourish.
What the fuck are you talking about? I get the feeling you're trying to put one over on me. If that's the case, you're making a big mistake.
Sorry about that. Look, there's no point in us aggravating each other. Let's both just go our separate ways.
Don't move. We're not done yet. You wanted to be the knight in shining armor and save the damsel in distress. Let's see how brave you are.
Someone threw you off balance. The cost of effort points increases when using your skills. Use a golden elixir to cure yourself. Okay.
Think about it. You know your head will roll tomorrow if you shoot.
Wanna bet?
Sure do.
I'm not in the habit of beating Lord Mortimer's guest in his own salon. You got off easy this time, but don't try it again.
Bitch. You're in Lord Mortimer's house, motherfucker. Let's go pick this up.
The brooch Elizabeth was wearing. Huh. She was so frightened she was unaware that she'd lost it.
Yeah, well, it didn't seem to do her much good.
Hey, these look like pages taken from an ancient encyclopedia. There's a pattern with 5 circles on this chest.
Sure. I'll take the golden elixirs.
I've retrieved everything.
I'm sorry, I'm legit just picking up everything that allows me to.
Well, did you get time to search the room?
Louis, I only needed 10 minutes. Imagine the scandal if she had found me.
What would you have done in my shoes? She was in the middle of an argument with some angry guy.
10 minutes. I didn't ask for the moon.
Nonetheless, you found what you were looking for, didn't you?
Not everything, but yes. Elizabeth is definitely the daughter of John Adams. We need more information.
You can always go back.
It's too late now.
I don't remember how to. Oh, yeah. I have one more of that. What's this do? Cures negative alterations. Next skill use is free. Okay, fuck that.
Golden elixir. Consume without excess.
What? No, get up. What is this? What is this? Collector coins. Okay. What else do I have here? Let's... Devil's Thorn grants you the exalted state. You temporarily see the immunities of vulnerable. Oh! I'll take that. Upstairs I go. Go back to bed. I don't think I want to. set of stairs. No, because my room's right here.
Your Eminence, what are you doing here?
I was worried about you, my son. How did
Turn
it go
your
with
mic
Miss
up,
Adams?
please.
Here, hold up just a moment. If I do this, turn this down, it should... Adjust this, hold on. That better?
Don't
Is
worry
this-
about that
is this
anymore, Your
better?
Eminence. I had to
Can you hear
step
me
in, but everything's
over
under
the-
control.
What an adventure,
The audio
my
of the
son.
game.
I'm relieved to hear. You acted as a good Christian.
Thank you.
In these troubled times, we
welcome.
need more men of your caliber.
I'm sorry, I
It's
didn't realize
nothing,
my
Your
mic
Eminence.
was
I
turned
did
down
what I
that
had
far.
to do. Well, you did the opposite.
Good. Well, thanks for the news. My son, I have another problem. I wanted to speak to you about something important.
What is it?
Do you still
Tell me,
have
tell me,
my
tell me, tell me,
letter
tell me.
on you?
Yes, I
When
do.
I give
Yes,
you
I do.
the
I didn't open
Why
it.
do
No,
you
no, I
ask?
did not.
I have a name to add to
Sure.
Here it is.
Thank you, my son. I see that it's still sealed. I was right to put my
You're
trust
right.
in you.
I had the option to
Give me
open
1
it, but I
second,
didn't. Because my character promised you he wouldn't, so
I
I
can't
decided
imagine
not
what
to
would have
open it.
happened if I hadn't added this name to the list. Please be sure to give this letter to Sarah the moment you see her.
I
You
will.
can count on it.
Have a good night.
If she's not dead, I will. If she's dead, I'll just, I guess, read it myself. Kind of weird that you waited outside my room, but okay.
I'm exhausted. Better go to bed.
For the
I'll
second
search for you
time.
tomorrow. Mother stay here right before me. You never know. And Mortimer had better show up.
He was a... He's there. You're at his house, bruh.
2M.
I know I didn't detain Lady Adams. I was having to deal with somebody. What'd I do here? Okay. So I don't have to stop my screen to look at comments and stuff. I'm gonna pull this up on my phone to volume all the way down. Yes, it is. $2 a.m. Is it 2 a.m. for you? It's about 9 for
All
me.
right.
PM.
In my vision yesterday, I saw that Mother had this room before me. I better search the room. Who knows? Maybe she left me something behind.
I mean, she already left you the letter thing. So... Okay, so can I
Yes, 2M.
be equipped to... I have to assemble all the pages. No, wait. Oh, I can equip them both? Okay. Okay, cool. Are you quarantined like everybody else right now?
The torture of Ixion, condemned by the
I have to
gods
step back to
lose
see
his
that.
mind because of his arrogance.
Okay. Wait. There's something there. There it
A
is.
Chinese coin, recognizable by the hole in the middle.
A.
If I remember rightly, that's called a cash. The incredulity of St. Thomas.
No, that's nothing
Why
new.
is
What about this? What
Caravaggio
about...
represents writing material?
Yes. I don't have vigilance. Not yet, anyway. Anything? Yes.
Dear Monsieur de Richet, please excuse me, but I am unable to join you at present. However, rest assured that we are doing all we can to resolve the case that concerns us. By the way, enclosed, you will find a key that will enable you to retrieve the personal effects your mother left behind.
Personal
Yours faithfully,
effects.
Lord William Mortimer.
Effects. What do you mean by effects?
I haven't even had time to unpack my cases.
What? where's the thing that this key goes to then? What's this?
Nothing.
Of course there'd be nothing.
More
There's
people come.
Yeah, that's true. I need to find there's something here. Did that say you will be able to retrieve the personal effects? No?
I haven't even had time to unpack my cases.
Okay, let me check the other room. What's this?
Golden Elixir.
Okay, well that was not the key.
Inferno by Dante. Abandon hope, all ye who enter here. No,
I think
this
I found
bookcase is well stocked. Oh, this book has been put back the wrong way round.
Wait,
A Voyage Around the World. The travel log of the explorer, Louis-Antoine de Bougainville. One of Mother's favorite books. What a coincidence.
It was upside down,
And I
so
don't
that...
believe in coincidences. It's just too much. I don't know what's going on here, but if you felt threatened, I'll bet you'd leave a clue, wouldn't you, Mother?
Mortimer left me that key.
Found it.
That's a clue
Sign of
right
the
there.
order, barely visible. Mother
I just need to find what that key
undoubtedly
goes to.
must have hidden a clue in this book. Let's see if I can find anything else in this room.
I don't have vigilance.
Not far from solving the puzzle, I must keep searching.
Okay, so that's that. What's this?
Look, markings on the floor. Just a bit worn out. I was hoping to find something leading to a secret passage.
There has to be a key. Somebody says something. Ah. Yeah, that's true. There has to... Wait.
Nothing here. I wouldn't mind a nice St.
No,
Jerome
not that.
the Angel.
That.
There's a circle around the lock here.
Is that the...
Must be the trunk Mortimer was talking about.
Yes.
Open
Open it. Now, use the key. I'll use the key and see. Yeah, what really personal effects is that? That's all it is, really.
There's a note. Effects of Sarah de Richer to be given to her son, Louis. I should probably take it.
Yeah, go ahead. I don't know if it's gonna do me any good. Amber fragments. You just found an amber fragment each time you pick up 4 of them. Increase the maximum effort points by 1. Okay, so it is.
Right.
It is something important. What's this? Let me go outside here. Okay, so that leads to whatever that leads to.
A ruble.
What's a ruble? Oh, it's a coin.
This room looks unoccupied.
Oh, it connects like 3-4 rooms, I guess. 2 or 3. Can I unpack
I haven't
now?
even had
Nope.
time to
Okay.
unpack my cases.
Cool. I've already searched the whole thing, so I don't know what more it wants from me in here. I can't leave? Wait. Camille water.
St. Jerome and the Angel.
I've already
Yet
seen
again,
that.
Saturn devouring his son. Again? I saw the same theme in the hall. I wouldn't like to be his son. St. Francis of Assisi in ecstasy, before superior voices. It always amuses me to
There's
see how
something
art
here
gets
that I'm
used for
missing,
propaganda
and
purposes.
going to find it. I mean, it's obviously not...
Inspiration of St. Matthew, or Matthew writing his gospel,
already read that.
dictated
I
to
can't
him by
unpack.
voices. Last Judgment. Why do I always get the most terrifying room?
there's vigilance right there. I don't have... And I can't take points away, so... I have to figure some shit out here. So if it's not in here, unless it's behind something somewhere, I've already
Inferno by
searched
Dante.
that.
Abandon hope, all ye who enter here.
Yeah, I need vigilance.
I'm not far from solving the puzzle. I must keep
Wait,
searching.
wait. No, hold on. What did I do? What did I do?
Rooms are connected. Check room that you cannot get to inside.
It wouldn't let me
Not far from
into
solving the puzzle. I
the
must keep
hallway to
searching.
get to him. The outside here won't let me go in the... Wait, actually, you know what?
From inside.
Is this connected to mine?
Priest robe, crosses. Must be
That's
Piaggi's.
Piaggi's. So that's mine, that's mine. Is this mine? Yes. Okay. Go back out. Go back out. I tried to go through... Ooh, wait. Oh, really? That's all that is? Okay, never mind. And I still can't go into this room.
This is Circe.
Found something.
This room looks unoccupied.
I still can't go in there. There's something somewhere. I've already done that. That just... Wait.
Here's something will undermine my botanist's appreciation for the local climate.
Uh-huh. Okay, what did I do? Oh, here we go.
My mother was in this room. I found a rare edition of her favorite book. She must have left something behind. She must have used the writing materials.
Uh-huh.
What if she used lemon juice instead? An old trick used to hide messages.
Okay, well, how am I
A
supposed
message
to
using invisible
figure
ink.
that
I bet
out
she
then?
used a lemon to leave a message. Now, how do I reveal the message?
I mean, that's a good question, because this is George Washington's time.
The message is illegible. I have to keep searching.
Okay. So I gotta find some other shit. Find something... How about something in here? Will this work? Because I wasn't able to interact with this before.
Apart from getting the book dirty, I can't see any use for
Water.
Water. Maybe? I'm gonna take the ash anyway, just in case. I do need that for something. What? No, I don't want to do that yet. Is there water somewhere?
it. Nothing here. I wouldn't mind a nice, strong coffee, though.
Okay, nothing's in that. I need to find something that may have water, just in case. Ashes may not help, but... I'll go ahead and take some ink too. Okay. What else? Is there any water around here? No. That's that note. Nope, let me check outside. No water in those. Take the lemon. Come
that wasn't it. Not to mention I covered half the page with lemon juice. Great. Louis. Lemon's used to write secret messages, not to reveal them.
Yeah, I know that.
I'll have to try something else.
But lemon also has water in it. Spread ashes. This is gonna dirty the shit out of the book, but
You're making a serious mess here. It's no good. It might have worked if the writing had left marks in the paper, but no.
Wait.
Only traces of lemon. Luckily, I've only put ash on part of the message.
Wait. If I spread the ashes on it, right? What about ink over the ashes?
Well, so it wasn't that. And I've just stained half the page.
Then what is it?
It was used to write a message, never to reveal one. I must find
Yeah,
something
but
else.
on ashes, though. On ashes. If it's ashes that has scribbled the shit out of the page, you'd think lemon juice would be able, because it's got water in it. Take this bitch. I
think I've searched everywhere. Maybe I should try it out on the book.
A candlestick. Wax? You don't want to use fire. The fire's gonna burn the whole fucking thing, dude.
Fire.
Burnish the page.
It's working. The heat reveals the message. Let's see what my mother wrote. Where all eyes size you up, you must pass by the Gorgon. Gorgon was the name of Medusa in Greek mythology.
Yeah.
On the other hand, where all eyes size you up, I don't get it. And judging by the number of
all-seeing
paintings
eye.
in the manor, it could be anywhere. Damn! The message continues, but thanks to me, the rest of the text is unreadable. Great.
Hey man, that's not my fault. That was your choice. Not mine. It was your idea to grab all that shit. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been able to grab them in the first place.
Typical.
I'm not hungry. Please give my apologies to all the guests.
Sir Holm requests your presence, sir.
Well, I guess I'm just gonna have to wait before going and looking for my Medusa.
Tell him I'll be there in a minute.
Okay. Now I can leave my room. Medusa.
I get a
So,
chance. I may have to take a little
I know it's
tour
gonna
through the
sound
rooms of
a
the other
bit
guests.
out of place. Talking about eyes to see all and Medusa. Throw those two things together and you get Medusa's
Might be better
hair.
to take a different stairway.
Because Medusa's hair is snakes and
That
they all
must
have
be the door to
eyes.
the room of the soldier I saw in my vision.
Wait. Can I go through it then? Yes. Glad you said that. Character. Louis. I don't have my water next to me anymore. Where'd my water go? Guess I'm just gonna start searching everything. Wait.
The Battle of Alexander at Issus, or how Alexander the Hannibal crossing the Alps. Another military success. Why do I get
The Prince by Machiavelli. A perfect read for anyone with a surfeit of ambition. That might come in handy.
Anything else I can... Oh, wait. I don't have vigilance.
My dearest son, I'm writing to implore you to act quickly. The situation is rapidly worsening here. Paoli continues to steer our motherland, Corsica, toward open warfare between France and England. His men are everywhere. We are obliged to go into hiding and are unable to remain in the same place for more than 2 days. I wouldn't be surprised if they targeted us soon. Make haste, my son.
You didn't say
You
soon.
hold our destiny in your hands.
It says
Your
soon,
loving
but you
mother,
did not.
Maria Letizia Bonaparte.
Okay.
It's a beautiful weapon. A lovely damask blade. It's marked with the initials of the manufacturer in Versailles. A bicorn decorated with
Oh,
a
this
cane
is...
that must belong to a French soldier.
Yeah, it's Napoleon Bonaparte's. Hope he's not in here. Okay, he's not.
French actor Talma is Nero.
Amber.
No clue what the... collector coin.
Vercingetorix throws down his arms
My
at the
dear
feet of Julius Caesar
As
by Roy.
previously agreed, I would like to ask you to join us in January on my island to participate in the high society meeting organized for the occasion.
Oh,
We
this
shall be able
is
to continue our discussion
a letter
about
from
our
Mortimer.
project for a new order for France. I have a proposition to make to you concerning your wish to put a strong leader at the head of France. I trust you to be discreet as to your coming. See you soon. Lord William Mortimer.
Uh-huh. Anything else I can look at in Mortimer's room here? No? Can I go out back of Mortimer's... No, I can't. How the hell did that happen? Can I go out any of these doors? What the fuck's going on here? Nope, 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 and I can't use that, and nope. Okay. Well, I've searched this dude's room thoroughly. Hope he's not outside this door. Okay, cool. I was going this way.
Kingdom Came.
C'est Jacques Peru.
Yeah, basically, you could say Kingdom Came. What's that?
A few leaves out of an old encyclopedia.
I could go downstairs, or I can keep going through shit. I mean, I did tell him I'd be down there in a minute. What's this?
Devil's Thorn.
Devil's Thorn? Okay, anything else I can snag up around here? Wait, can I go upstairs now? Nope. Okay. So, wait. Continue on my way around. At least for a moment. Who's this room again?
Monsieur Johann van Wulde.
So I was allowed to go in Bonaparte's room, right? Bonaparte. But is there anyone else's room I can go? Devil's Thorn, that is correct.
That's the door to Elizabeth's room.
Sure, I'll go in here. Not sure she'll be in.
For God's sakes, what happened in here?
What in the fuck? Yo, hey, no, I see a pentagram. That shit is not... Who did that in Lord Mortimer's house?
My dear Elizabeth, I'm writing to inform you of some unfortunate news. We won't be able to meet as planned on the first Sunday of May. I've been told that you're no better, and
yes.
unfortunately, your
That's
brothers
not
and I
good,
aren't
man,
really
I'm
snowed
telling
under
you.
by the work required to govern this new country. Please excuse us. As soon as we can get free, even if it's just for a day, I promise we shall come and see
In any game that
your
you see
loving father,
pentagrams all over the
John
place,
Adams.
it's not good.
P.S. Don't hold it against your mother if she still isn't ready. Please don't judge her. I'm sure you'll be able to put all of this behind you one day.
Yes, devil.
Look, man, Devil's Thorn is one thing, but when you start seeing pentagrams all over the place, that's a whole nother route you're taking
A
there.
chest with a half-circle pattern.
Half circle. Does it still unlock? It does. And another amber. And a note, and whatever's in the jar.
An untutored hand copied these notes. Looks like a healing method. Well, that's a pity. Your writing is barely legible.
I'll take them. I'll just take them. My character's mother should know what's going on with that. If I ever find her.
Luke.
Damn chandelier on the floor. Still not okay with the pentagram in the center of the room.
In bottle.
Taking all... Wait, what did I just do?
I think I found a box containing some kind of white crystals.
Lubin bottle. Consume the crystals.
These are magnesium crystals. A fairly effective remedy for easing anxiety.
Oh, I'll consume them then.
Like.
Consume all of them.
I really need to stop tasting everything I find now.
That's right. Gotta eat. Encountered immunity when effort point is unlocked. Move aside. I'll take that.
The remedy of the gods.
Why can't I? Oh, there's a chair there. I'm not even going to walk into the pentagram. I'm staying on the outside of that shit. Fuck that. I'll start picking shit up though.
An old Sesterce from Roman Gaul. A novel of the initiation of a young woman into polite society. August 24th, 1792.
Okay, here we go.
I am driven to despair and doubt there is any point in writing to you. I'm not even sure you'll receive my letter. Father controls my correspondence more and more.
It needs candle.
I am certain he filters our exchanges. Thankfully, one of the chambermaids is able to help me get my letters to you, but they still remain unanswered.
Oh, I ate all of them.
Think about
I consumed all of the magnesium stone things.
We have so much time to make up. I beg you, answer me.
Felt like my character had really low magnesium,
sister,
so I just
Abigail.
made him devour all of them.
P.S. That horrible woman came again yesterday. She spent a long time speaking with Father.
Uh-huh.
I didn't understand everything because they spoke in French, but
the candle
I'm
moved.
sure they were talking about you.
What candle? Nah, there's no way that candle moved, did it?
June 11th, 1791. My dear Elizabeth, your last letter gave me much cause for concern.
Oh no.
Your words
In
were so cold,
Pentgarum.
as if emotions no longer matter to you. Father maintains the secondary effects of your treatment.
No, I don't think the
But
pentagram,
that they will
the
soon
candle in
subside.
the pentagram moved. It looks
Without
like it's in
illusion,
the same spot. I might be
claim
wrong.
to
I
believe
might
that
be
we
right.
shall
I am
soon
not
see
sure.
each other again. Long last. Right soon. Your loving sister, Abigail.
So that's in
P.S.
1971.
Don't forget to tell me what present you want.
But everybody thinks she's dead, right? Can I go? No, I can't go that way.
3rd of November, 1791. My dear sister,
I
cancellation
don't
of
think
our
that was
union
one
hit
I
me
saw
like a
yet.
stab to the heart. Father told me it was for your well-being, but I can't help but blame him. He claims that your condition has worsened and that it could be dangerous for both of us if we...
You know anything.
If only I knew where you were. Believe me, I'd be at your side. I haven't received any news from you in a long time. Please write. Your loving sister, Abigail. P.S. I hope you like the enclosed talisman.
Talisman! The thing that... that had to have been the... I'm sorry, not walking in the pentagram. Did it really give me a... You know what? Okay, so nothing happens if I do. At least in this game anyway. What's this?
Read.
Looks like I found a box containing some kind of white crystals.
I already know what they are. I already took some. I've already read that. Okay, well, guess I'm leaving. What? There we go. Anybody around to see me go in there? No? Okay, cool. Keep on my way then. See if there's any other rooms I can go into. How about this one? Whose room was this?
President George Washington.
Oh god. Actually, you know what?
Let no one disturb me. I'm busy.
Too bad. I'll see him later.
Okay, he's in there, so I can't go in there. Wait. What are you doing in there, sir? There's a door here somewhere. Whose room is this?
Monseigneur, His Eminence Cardinal Piazzi.
Essie.
so I can't go through there. This is my
Huh,
room.
that's me.
Okay, back to the other stairs in, because I've tried to get into every room. Or have I?
Duke Manuel Godoy.
Oh yeah, I've tried that one. You're still sweeping the same spot, bro?
Spam.
Spam, I know. That's what that servant is doing over there. He's spamming the same spot on the stairs. Holy shit, what's wrong with your eye?
Excuse me, Monsieur de Richet. I really need to talk to you.
Is this about last night?
No, that was just a misunderstanding. I'm sure it was a little bit my fault, too.
There's no excuse for that man's horrible behavior. You ought to tell Sir Holm.
Look, the only thing that I care about is that I've lost something precious. I'm not worried about Jacques Peru.
You didn't happen to lose this, did you?
Where did you find it?
In the small salon.
It's the only reminder I have of my beloved sister. I thought that swine stole it from me. You're her son. Sarah de Richet's son.
Yes. Why?
Last night, I found out that your mother was on the island. What are you doing here?
Excuse me, but speaking frankly, why would you care?
I know your mother very well.
Really?
Yes, I have been in your mother's care ever since I was born.
She nursed you.
Oh, I wouldn't say nursed. No, I remember her stare, cold as ice. Her sadistic hands pressing over my mouth to silence me while I screamed in pain. I remember her knees, too. She held me down with them while she cut and burned scars into me.
Hold on a minute. What do you mean?
You can ask her when you see her.
Huh, she's getting more and more agitated.
Look, I've got to go.
Wait. I need to know more about you and my mother. Why did she put you through all of that? There must be some reason for what she did.
What's the point of rubbing salt in the wounds?
There's no way my mother just did that to you out of spite. However horrible the things she did were, I've got to believe she did it in your best interest.
I know your little game. You're no different from the rest of them. You couldn't give a damn about me. The only thing you're interested in is finding out about your mother.
Don't say that. Not everyone wants to use you. Some people care about you, don't they? Haven't you got a sister?
Yes.
I'm sure she loves you with all her heart.
She's the only one who cares about me. I would have put an end to it all by now if it weren't for her. Since you insist, I'll tell you how I met your mother.
Thanks for trusting me.
You see, before I was born, my mother often suffered from hallucinations and fits of anger. Soon people could barely recognize her. She became a completely different person. So my father spent an enormous amount of money paying for
I still want to know why your eye is red as fuck, lady. I mean, I know you got punched in it, but you know how many times I've been punched in the face in a fight?
No.
My eyes have never turned red like that unless I'm in rage mood.
My reputation already extended beyond our borders. My mother's
Are you doing drugs with that one eye,
Sarah de Richet concluded that the evil had passed into me.
Are you just like
not only did
throwing
it encourage her to stay,
drugs
but
into
she
that
took the
eye?
opportunity to advise my father to
some shit in there? What are you doing?
Separate me from the rest of my family. That's how I was.
Do you cry out of one eye?
My fate was decided.
Did you cry so much you just
I believe.
bled?
It would coincide with my mother's frequent trips to America.
I had my first fit when I was 3. That's when your mother began her experiments to rid me of the evil inside.
I understand how you feel, but I know my mother. I'm sure she had her reasons, even if it seems difficult to believe.
Everything she put me through was all for nothing. My whole life was ruined for nothing.
So what brings you here then?
My father used to know Sir Holm. He offered to introduce me to the world's leading authority in the occult.
Lord Mortimer.
He was my last hope. until I found out he had also invited your mother.
It's got to be a coincidence. I don't believe for a second she's coming for you.
You can't change my mind about this, Louis. My days are numbered, and I know it.
Yeah, you look like you're dying. Wait. What? Wait. Hold the fuck on. Wait, I'm so confused.
Wait.
The Red Salon. I'm assuming I don't know where that's at. I have no clue where that's at. Is that this door here?
Dear friends, I bid you welcome. I hope the night was not too short. Your Eminence, Duchess, Monsieur de Richet, allow me to introduce our new guests. They arrived during the night. Johann Christoph von Wollner, Minister of Religious Affairs and close aide of Frederick William II, King of Prussia. Napoleon Bonaparte, Lieutenant of the French Revolutionary Army. And Jacques Peroux.
Please don't
French
spam too much. Apparently YouTube has been messed up ever since Markiplier mentioned what's been going on with YouTube. It's the...
joining us this morning, but he should be with us later.
Where's
So,
Mortimer?
let us begin.
What is Mortimer planning? He tells me to come urgently and he sends no one to meet me?
Thank you again for the wine.
What is that asshole doing at the table?
I am delighted.
Volner and Piaggi seem to be getting along well.
Wait. Validation.
Surprisingly, no Volner prohibited religious practices in Prussia. Renowned member of the Rose Croix Order, former Freemason, and great lover of alchemy. And look at Piaggi fawning over him. I really do have a problem digesting political protocol.
My dear Johann, how are you?
Glad to make landfall at last. And yourself?
Very well.
And your husband?
He's poorly. The French Revolution gives him terrible headaches.
Oh, I understand. I shall feel better too, as soon as the situation is settled.
If by chance the French crisis is emulated in Berlin, there will always be a refuge for you in London, my dear.
Your offer does you honor. But London is much closer to Paris than Berlin.
I haven't met you yet, though.
The French
I don't think.
are capable of sailing up the Thames.
Everybody else at the table I've met so far,
my
except
friend,
for that guy.
I am shaking in my clogs.
I think. Unless there's another person there that I haven't met yet. I've definitely met this douche nozzle over here. I validated it.
A Prussian-Britannic coalition is not good for France. The last time we fought against
What's
them,
going
our
on?
empire went up in smoke.
Is the wine to your liking?
Very much so, Sir Gregory. Such complexity. Typically French. A Sauternes, isn't it?
Absolutely.
If I'm not mistaken, this is not Lord Mortimer's favourite wine. It is yours.
In his absence, I have taken the liberty of making a slight deviation from the rule, but I count on your discretion.
Don't worry, I appreciate the same grape varieties as you. I remember the last time we tasted that nectar here at this table. The finest minds of the century were present.
And the last time we drank it, the orphanage in Bloomsbury was still in ruins.
Would you repeat that?
Oh, well, I put some small effort into the works. The orphanage reopened just before Christmas. The bedrooms, washrooms, and the classrooms had all been refurbished.
I don't know what to say. You have given the girls a wonderful Christmas gift. Thank you.
I made a promise. Now it is done.
What?
Is
psychology skill
Yes,
required.
thank you. I had a moment of absence, but here I am again.
Well,
What do you think of Volner?
Many believe he is the real leader of Prussia. A charming man, but with an iron fist and a velvet glove. I also know he's famous for his love of the hunt, in all its forms.
And, oh, there's another person I haven't met yet.
Have you any information on this?
Oh, that's Napoleon.
Lord Mortimer has invited Napoleon along to negotiate an important commercial venture.
Nothing strange about that.
And the Golden Order is somehow involved.
What? Our order? Are you sure?
That's what I read in the letter from Mortimer to Napoleon.
This information is important. Thank you, Louis.
Monsieur de Richet, it would seem we have common interests. Could we speak in private, please?
And right he was too.
Sure. Try to stab me with your sword and I'll beat the fucking shit out of you. How about that?
Lord Mortimer and the Golden Order, through your mother, have concluded a financial agreement.
Stay composed, Louis. I'm listening.
An agreement for cannons. Lord Mortimer assured me that you are to take over the project on behalf of your mother. You must know that I am deeply sorry about their disappearance, but I must validate the deal urgently if I want to be able to organize things properly.
I haven't seen Lord Mortimer yet. I'm afraid I'll be unable to answer your questions.
He assured me that you could replace your mother during her absence.
I appreciate his confidence, but still, this is a bit hasty. But please continue.
Of course, but I need to know if I can count you among my allies.
Well, of course.
And for that, I have a little question for you. The agreement stipulates an aid of 50,000 louis d'or for 200 cannon.
Absolutely. 50,000 louis d'or in hard cash.
The offer I'm talking about was for only 20,000 louis d'or, Monsieur de Richet. The truth is, you really have no idea about our agreement. So, you're wasting my time. I need to work with people I can have confidence in, sir.
The exact numbers may have escaped me. I suggest you wait for my mother's return in order to manage such details.
I have one last question I would like to pose. We don't know each other yet, you and I. And I need to make sure that we both share the same vision for the future of France. Given the hard times that have befallen our beautiful country, what do you think it would take to restore its luster?
I would need a counter-revolution. We should reinstate the monarchy. France needs a leader.
I think what France is lacking today is a truly strong leader ready to govern. Someone who will restore her luster, who will propel her forward so once again she becomes a proud nation respected by all. A man capable of both rebuilding the country from the inside and, at the same time, developing exterior relations. Someone with a vision, I think. The right person still remains to be found.
You're right, my friend. I hear your words, and I agree. Monsieur de Richet, I am reassured. I am very happy to have met you. Lord Mortimer was right to put his trust in you.
Your hairline's receding, though, Napoleon.
I hope to work with you in the very near future. I would like to thank you for your support by offering you this humble little gift.
Reflections on the Revolution in France. Monsieur Bonaparte, I thank you for this gesture, and please know that I, too, am delighted to have met you.
All right.
Friends, I would like to say a few words. I would like to thank Lord Mortimer and you, Sir Holmes, for bringing us all together here. Those of us for whom it is not the first time here, like me, are all trembling in sweet anticipation of the arrival of our host. For the rest, I would like to reassure you that Lord Mortimer always has a few surprising projects to propose. But I can assure you that each and every one of us has always benefited from them. The last time I came to this place, Lord Mortimer offered to help me in my electoral campaign for the presidency of the United States. And it is imminently clear that his support was an invaluable aid to us. We are here among like-minded people. So let us put aside the conflicts in which some of our nations find themselves at present. So I raise my glass in honor of you all, my new and old friends.
I trust you shall not be disappointed, Mr. Washington. Right, we shall meet again tomorrow. All the guests will be present, as well as Lord Mortimer, I hope. Until then, I trust you will find plenty to keep you amused.
Yeah. Ooh. Okay, what I do want is vigilance. Let's go with a antique. And diversion, linguistics. Basically, my goal here is to increase that. That way I can actually interact with more things more properly.
Alright, let's recap. Before dinner, I was going to investigate my mother's message. I've got to find the place where all eyes size you up.
It looks as though that's going to be all for today. I believe I've been doing this video for 30 minutes to about an hour. I don't want to make these too long. It just kind of happens. I get caught up in the mix of things and it makes me lose track of time. But this is the end of the video for today. This is Cheap Gaming, and I'll see all you guys in the next video. Peace out.